Well, great afternoon, Chit Chat Kit Cats. Well, I'm sure that 99.9% of you have seen what came down in the case against 45 with E. Jean Carroll, that he was not convicted of rape, but he was convicted of abuse, and that he has a judgment for approximately $5 million that he has to pay her. So, of course, his lawyer, Takapina, is out there, trying to spin it, and they're going to appeal it, and yada, 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 the usual stuff, okay? Now, out there, Takapina said, well, why didn't they introduce the dress? Because 45 wouldn't give a DNA sample, okay? So what good's the dress without a DNA sample that he refuses to give? So, Takapina, of course, the usual lawyer talk, we're going to appeal it, and he's innocent, and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, okay, whatever. Go appeal it. That's it. So anyway, the other thing, today, I've been supporting the drag community, etc., and then guess what I found out? This weekend is DragCon, RuPaul's DragCon in LA. Now, if I went to anything, I would love, 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 love to go to the DragCon. Now, I've never gone to any type of a thing like that ever in my life, okay? But that's one thing I would love to go to, and I would seriously consider it, but for the fact I have Maymay and Maxie. They make it a bit difficult to be able to go. Now, if I did not have these two, I'd be hot-footing it over there to go and see the DragCon. Oh, my goodness, that would be fabulous. That would be so fun. So if you're anywhere near LA, the DragCon is this weekend, okay? It's coming up this weekend. I just found that out today. I was like, oh, man. Anyway, that again would be something I would just really thoroughly enjoy going to, the DragCon. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I have Max and Maymay, and so it's like having children. You can't just up and go, okay? I have these two little buggers that I've got to take care of, so no DragCon for me, unfortunately, but I would definitely love to go. I think that would be so fun. No, I have Max and Maymay to take care of, and then also I have the collaboration on Saturdays, so I have my own things that I'm committed to. So again, that would kind of put a damper on that. Now, I could possibly go one day, Friday, but that wouldn't work here because of Max and Maymay. Okay. So that's where that's at. But I just wanted to put that out there. If there's somebody that, would be interested, it's this weekend. Oh my goodness. But again, not possible for me. Hmm. Anyway, on that note, that's what's going on here. But I'm glad that the E. Jean Carroll thing, that, I think they didn't find him for rape just because there wasn't enough physical evidence, in your face physical evidence there to prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. So I think that's why they erred on that side of caution. But of course, his lawyer was, that's what this trial was all about, and they did not convict on rape, so how can they do defamation? How can they, and we're going to appeal it, yada, yada, okay? But I don't think it's going to go anywhere. He was saying I wanted a mistrial, and they didn't give it to me, and they're prejudicial, and all the rest of the nonsense that he is saying now. So, of course he's going to quarrel with the decision, because that's what his lawyers, of course, are going to do. He lost, okay? He feels like his bones are being picked dry. He lost, and that's it. As far as the romance and stuff, he continues to do what he's doing, okay? And there are those that are devoted to him, of course, that won't believe a thing that's being said. So they will continue to spout that this was unfair, and he's being railroaded, etc., etc., etc. So we'll have to see what happens. It's, his lawyer's going to try to, again, continue to move this, because why? He wants to control things as usual. He's telling them to move it forward because why? He's abusive, okay? It's what he does. And so we'll see more messages coming out. He's going to come out and say it's an abuse of power, yada, yada, yada. That's what, because he doesn't like what was handed down. So he's going to go out there and try to hang things up and say it's unfair, the past, and they're after me, and the rest of the usual stuff that he's going to say, how he's being targeted, how can they do it, I'm wealthy and political, this is a witch hunt, and all the rest of the stuff he says. He's going to continue in that vein. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and we'll just have to watch and see how things play out. But it's good that at least there is some sort of a finally consequences for his actions. $5 million payout, okay? So at least she stands vindicated in some way, shape, or form. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Continuing forward.